Ever get the feeling that your Shih Tzu knows something you don't? Like, why does your Shih Tzu randomly start barking at nothing? Almost like they're in some horror movie you didn't sign up for? And what's up with them eating grass? Is it just boredom, or is it a sign of stomach issues? In this video, I'll reveal what's really going on when your Shih Tzu acts a little too strange. Let's start with something adorable. Those tiny, playful nibbles. No, your Shih Tzu isn't trying to eat you. Probably. This behavior is called mouthing, and it's a way Shih Tzus show affection. Puppies do it while playing with their litter mates, and some carry it into adulthood. Think of it as their version of a hug, just with teeth. Sometimes they nibble because they're excited or want your attention. Other times, they're even trying to groom you, like they do with other pack members. If the nibbling gets too rough, it's usually because they don't realize their own strength. A quick ouch or stopping play teaches them to be more gentle. So, the next time your Shih Tzu nibbles on you, remember, it's love, not lunch. Now, let's talk about a classic mystery. Why does your Shih Tzu bark at thin air? You swear there's nothing there, but they seem convinced otherwise. Well, it turns out their senses are far sharper than yours. A study from the University of Lincoln found that Shih Tzus can hear frequencies humans can't. That means they might be reacting to high-pitched sounds from electronics, distant sirens, or even tiny critters inside the walls. Their eyesight is also tuned more for detecting movement than fine details, so if a shadow shifts strangely, they might see it as a threat. And of course, some Shih Tzus just bark out of boredom or to get attention. Either way, your house probably isn't haunted. Probably. Next, let's talk about your Shih Tzu licking your hands like you're their favorite ice cream flavor. This isn't random. Shih Tzus lick as a sign of affection. Just like they do with other pack members. It's also a way to gather information. Your skin carries scents, sweat, and even the taste of your last meal. Puppies lick their mothers to ask for food, and some adult Shih Tzus keep doing it as a bonding habit. Licking also releases endorphins, which helps them feel relaxed. So when your Shih Tzu licks you, they're not just being cute. They're also making themselves feel good. If you'd rather not have a slobbery hand, try redirecting them to a toy. Another common issue Shih Tzus deal with: those red, irritated patches of skin called hot spots. They look uncomfortable, and they are. Hot spots happen when Shih Tzus lick or scratch the same spot too much. According to Cornell University's College of Veterinary Medicine, these spots often start due to allergies, insect bites, or even stress. Once the skin gets irritated, bacteria take over and make it worse. Some breeds, like Golden Retrievers and Shih Tzus, are more prone to them. If your Shih Tzu keeps getting hot spots, check for possible allergies or boredom. And whatever you do, don't let them keep licking. It only makes things worse. Now, let's talk about another odd habit. Your Shih Tzu furiously digging at your bed like they're trying to reach the Earth's core. This is pure instinct. In the wild, dogs dig to make their sleeping areas more comfortable. They also do it to regulate temperature, fluff up bedding, or even hide food. Even though your couch isn't a dirt pile, that instinct still remains. Some Shih Tzus also dig as a way to mark their territory, spreading their scent with glands in their paws. If they do it a lot, it could mean they're anxious, or just having fun. Either way, your furniture is their playground whether you like it or not. Now, the age-old debate, Shih Tzus versus cats. But do Shih Tzus actually hate cats? Not necessarily. The real problem is how they communicate. Shih Tzus are social animals and wag their tails to show happiness. Cats, on the other hand, flick their tails when annoyed. This can lead to misunderstandings. Some Shih Tzus also have strong prey drives, especially if they see a cat running. Instinct tells them to chase. And let's be honest, some cats love to tease Shih Tzus just for fun. But with proper introductions, many Shih Tzus and cats can actually get along. So it's not hatred, it's just bad communication. Now let's talk about something embarrassing. Shih Tzus sniffing people's crotches. It might feel awkward, but for Shih Tzus, it's completely normal. They use scent to learn about each other, and guess what? Humans have scent glands in the groin area. A study from the Monochemical Senses Center found that Shih Tzus can detect hormonal changes, stress levels, and even health conditions through scent. So when your Shih Tzu sniffs you there, they're just gathering information. It's their version of a handshake. If it makes you uncomfortable, training them to sit when greeting people can help. Finally, one of the weirdest habits, Shih Tzus eating grass, like they're trying to become cows. You might think they're sick, but that's not always the case. Research from the University of California, Davis, found that fewer than 10% of Shih Tzus who eat grass are actually sick. Most do it simply because they enjoy the texture or taste. Others do it to help with digestion, or because it's an instinct passed down from their ancestors. In some cases, it's just boredom. So unless they're eating large amounts or throwing up afterward, it's usually nothing to worry about. Just maybe don't let them snack on your freshly mowed lawn. Now, you finally understand why your Shih Tzu does all these weird things. But what if I told you? Your Shih Tzu can also sense when someone is bad news. Watch our next video to learn how Shih Tzus recognize a bad person. Because if your Shih Tzu doesn't trust someone, you might want to know why.